So, compounder, are you there?
You love that, don't you?
Yes, sir. I sure do.
I figured somebody's got to take that one. It might as well be me.
Yes, sir.
Well,
yes, sir.
It is my pleasure to introduce Dane to the group tonight. Dane's somebody I've been around for about 7 or 8 years, something like that. We did some platforms in the past and some coins in the past. And he brought this to me about a month ago, a little over a month ago. And me and Dave came in for, a small amount and tested it for a little bit. Needed to get automated. Once we got automated, we put more money in, and I'm happy to say that in the past 7 days, I've made close to $1,400. It's working like a charm. It is absolutely doing exactly what they say it's going to do, and that's 3.3% a day is what I've been averaging per day, not per week, per day. So this is, like Greg said, one of our little bit more aggressive ones. And we don't know how long it's going to be around. It's been around for, I'll let Dane tell the history of it a little bit, but it was in other countries and kind of came here about 6 months ago, I believe. And again, we're just excited. Anytime we can put our money to work, it is a very good thing. And we have, platforms that are more aggressive than others, and some that are more, less aggressive. And those are just as important to us as any of them. So put your ears out and get your pencils out and whatever, take notes. And I'm going to introduce Dane Kohler to the group. He is he's been around for the crypto space for a while, and I'll let him tell a story, but he knows what he's doing. All right, Dane, over to you, sir.
Hey, Brad, can you hear me all right?
We can hear you, yes.
Sir.
Appreciate it. Well, let me first turn my video on so you can see I am a real person, who I am. I'm actually at a baseball game. One of my friend's son's playing. So that's why I do not turn the video back off, because I'm kind of walking while I'm talking. So yeah, as Brad was saying, I've been in the crypto space since 2014. And, I've learned a lot. I've been scammed. I think we all have. But in this industry, it is risky, but it's all about pivoting. It's not giving up and sight, because this is my full-time job. I make a living off of crypto, and I've done extremely well over the last 7-8 years. I would never do anything else than what I'm doing right now, because it's so lucrative. You work your own hours, your own schedule. You guys know I don't have to preach into the choir. But let's kind of dive into COTPS. Okay, it was COTPS involves a software that was created in Colorado about 2.5, almost 3 years ago, and it is a legitimate platform that uses artificial intelligence and algorithms, and basically it does arbitrage trading, buying low and selling high with your USDT. So you have to fund it with USDT, and you get paid in USDT. So basically what it does in a nutshell is every 2 hours and 7 minutes, you log into your account, you press let's say you had $1,000 in there, you press the button, it starts searching for a region to sell your USDT, and it finds an exchange where they can sell your USDT for more than $1, because USDT will fluctuate anywhere from 92 cents to $1.07, $1.08. But all in all, it averages $1. Doesn't always mean it's $1. And so what it does is it finds those many profit margins, and it will tell you, okay, we found a region in Switzerland, or an exchange in Switzerland, where you can. Do you want to sell your USDT? And you tap sell. And then it searches and it says, okay, we found another region where we can buy USDT for 94 cents. Your profit right now is 17 cents. You want to confirm it. You click confirm. All this takes literally about 6 or 7 seconds. It's real quick, but it is legitimate. It's really happening. And then basically you do that again. You do that several times until your $1,000 is depleted. You can come back 2 hours and 7 minutes later, do it again, do it 11 times a day. Each time you do it, you're making 0.003%, which equals 3.3% a day. Now, up until our team which was about 2.5 months ago, that is how people had to use the software. There was a husband and wife team that making millions of dollars in the software, and they've been using the software, I believe, since it started. And I'm not sure where they are. I don't know if they're in the United States or where exactly, but they set alarms. So they wake up every morning or whatever time, and they pull the trades, takes 35, 40 seconds, then they go back to bed. But you got to do that every 2 hours and 7 minutes. Well, that is very time consuming. I like to, enjoy life, and I'll forget. We have this automated. We have a third-party software that will automate this. Will log into your account every 2 hours. And if you're still in trades, it'll come back 2 hours and 5 minutes. If you're still in trades, it'll come back 2 hours and 10 minutes. And until you're out of trades, and then it will pull your trades for you. So with that being said, this makes it 100% passive, 100% hands off. You just need a virtual private server and a license, which is $50, one-time fee. And you can talk to your upline about getting you automated. So let's kind of also dive into the company. It started in November of this past year, 2021. And it really is fairly new into the United States. Like I said, I got involved about 6 weeks ago. It's been in the US for about 2 months. And my sponsor is making, actually, a week and a half ago, he's 28 years old, was making $71,000 a day with this. Just in the power of compounding will blow your mind. And there's a compounding calculator that you can get online. You go to Google, type in compounding calculator. The very first one that pops up, you can play with the numbers all you want. I just played, I did it several times, but with $5,000, if you put in I'm not speculating. Don't take my word for it. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you just I'm saying in the compounding calculator, if you put in $5,000, making 3.3% a day, after 6 months, it's $248,000. That's what the compounding calculator says. So take that for what it's worth. The power of compounding is huge. Now, I have tested the withdrawal process. I've never seen anything like this before. So because I've been in it for eight years or so, there are 3 questions I ask myself whenever I'm getting involved in something. Where's it based? Where's it located? If it's in the United States, I want nothing to do with it, because with regulations, it will be shut down really quick. Okay, where's it based? Do we know who the owners are? And how long is my money wrapped up? And another one I typically ask is, are they really trading? Are they actually trading, or is this just a Ponzi? So they are actually trading. You see your trades right there. You see the region. We have a video where James Z actually he pulled trades, and then he went online real time. He found his exact trades that they pulled for the arbitrage. So they are really trading. The owners, we don't know much about the company or the owners. That, I would say, is the only downside to this, is I don't know much about the owners or the company per se. I know I believe it's based in Taiwan, but the software is legitimate. But here is the best part. Your funds are only locked up for 2 hours and 7 minutes. After the trades, you can pull out your entire amount plus your profit. You can pull out half your amount, 25%, whatever. You could be completely done and pull everything out and continue to make money with this. I've never seen anything like it. And you get your money within seconds. I've tested it. I did a $40,000 withdrawal last week, and it maxes out at $20,000 each. Every 2 hours and 7 minutes, you can withdraw a maximum of $20,000. I withdrew 20. I got it within 26 seconds. I got in more trades. 2 hours and 7 minutes later, I stopped my trades. I did another withdrawal of $40,000. I had it in less than 30 seconds. It is quick. In my e-wallet, I had it. And so we've tried it. And the beautiful thing about this is that you don't have to even fund your account. I'm sure we've been in those programs where they say, oh, yeah, in order for you to make the $1,000 commission, you have to have at least $1,000 account or whatever, those kind of numbers that they play with. You can have 0 in your account and you'll still make 15% on your first level, 10 on your second, and 5 on your third. That's it. You're making 15% of your first level earnings, and you get that every 2 hours, every single day. So you bring in someone and they make $10,000 for the day, for the week, for the month. You're making $1,500 off of them without even putting a dime into this. So it doesn't cost anything to get involved. And it's, I've never seen it, and it only costs $50 if you want to start trading. You got to fund it with at least $50. So I think the timing is great. I'm a big proponent of getting your money out as soon as possible. And with this business model, assuming you bring in nobody, you just bring in your own money, it would take 1 month, 30 days, roughly, to get whole, to be whole. And I recommend that to everyone. I say, look, when you come in, get your principal out as quickly as possible and then play on house money. And probably a good strategy is maybe get your principal out over a period of about a month and a half. Gradually, slowly take your money out. I wouldn't just pull it completely out after 30 days and then you're kind of starting over with what you started. Gradually pull it out. And you'll see, especially if you start building a team, how quickly your income will build up. And so those 3 levels are paid every 2 hours right into your wallet, and then it pulls the trades. So that's COTPS. If you guys have any questions, feel free to answer. Feel free to ask. I'll answer all the questions that I know. But I know, in this industry, you always need a plan A, B, and sometimes C and D. And this is definitely my plan A. My plan A is this. I've got a plan B, a small plan C, but this is where my main focus is right now, is on COTPS. And we've got a marketing system. We have a sales funnel already built for it, and it's already structured for it. And we've got a lot of marketing that I can help. If you're interested in really promoting this.
So if anybody has any questions as of right now, go ahead and raise your hand and we'll acknowledge you accordingly. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and, okay, there's Natalie. Natalie, you have a question? Go ahead and unmute.
Hi there. It's good to see everyone. Thank you so much. Look, I'm very not familiar with this platform, but I've seen people have good results. My problem has been, I have not been able to get my number registered. I've tried many, many, many times and I can't get registered. So my attitude is now, whoever can get me registered, I'm in. I've been trying to get registered now for about 4 weeks.
Oh, I'll do it. If no one else wants to jump on it, I'll do it right after the call. Who wants Natalie? Who wants Natalie?
Natalie, just jump onto my Zoom. That's what I do. So jump onto my Zoom and I'll help you through that. But Greg will give you who you're going to sign up with, and we'll come on my Zoom and I'll help you get signed up and funded.
All right, Gary, you're next. Go ahead and ask your question.
My question was about the marketing system. I wanted to get more info, what's involved with it, how much it costs, and how soon could you start working with it?
Absolutely. So we do have a sales funnel. It's a one-time fee of like $99. What that is it comes with auto email responders. It comes with your own link that has the opportunity, has an opportunity video, has follow-up auto, the emails. And we do have, I think, a sample of it. I think Brad has it. If not, I'll send it to Brad. I think Brad has the link, and Brad can get it out. We also have a texting platform where you can either own one yourself, or you can have this particular company text out leads to you. Basically, they have opportunity seekers, You can purchase leads right from this company. It's like a one-stop shop. They'll do email blasts, text blasts, and ringless voicemail blasts. And they have different packages for that. And then basically what they do is they'll blast out a certain message with your sales funnel link, and you'll get leads that'll come through the sales funnel that way. So that is with iSpin, and I'll make sure that Brad doesn't have it. I'll give him that link, and he can share it with you guys.
All right, really quickly, guys. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys, and I know we've seen this before on other presentations, but I'm going to bring up a compound calculator really quick.
Sure, yeah, do that. While you're doing that, I'll put the iSpin link in the in the chat.
Awesome. Awesome. So I've already got one I already had it pre-populated, but we're going to do an example. So we know that the COTPS, it does 3.3% daily. So if you started with $2,500, just say, okay, and we're just going to run this for 1 year. So be prepared to be wowed. And you have the bot, you have it automated to where you are maximizing, you are getting your 11 trades per day. This one does run 7 days a week, so we are including weekends. And so look at that. After 1 year, this is just a 1 year projection. Y'all see that? Y'all see how many commas that is? How many numbers that is? That's 350 mil off of $2,500. That I know it can sound overwhelming, but like my friend Rashonda says, the calculators don't lie. It is what it is. And so you can actually go into these calculators and break it down monthly. You can click on weekly and see actually what you're going to make daily. And this is kind of what I did for myself, because I started with 2,500, and so far I've been in it a little over a week, and every day I've hit these marks. So I know that going forward is going to continue to hit those marks. It's like after the first day, you're going to have, and it's an estimate. It's about 3.3%, but you're going to have at least 2582 after the first day, 2667, 2775 the next day. And so after what, I forget what it was, I think it was 21 days or something like that, you're going to double your money. So like Dane was saying, that's going to be your break-even point. Me personally, I wouldn't withdraw it all, because then you're going to be just starting right over, like you said at the beginning. You're just going to be backstepping and going all the way back to the beginning. So you may want to just take it out gradually, so the impact isn't as big when you take out money. So start gradually taking out money. But I think it was about 34 days, you'll triple your money. And then if you want to take out your initial, then you could do that. But just look at this. So this is July. So if we started today, and then by let's see, July, by the 4th of July, it's the first holiday. By the 4th of July, you can have $25,891 in your account by the 4th of July. If you start with 2,500 today, I mean, blow me away. Incredible. This is this, and it's if you buy the bot and it's hands free, then you just all automated, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit. So by October, you'll hit $1 million. October 23rd, you'll hit $1 million. So like I said, I don't want to, you can go to these compound, you guys, like I said, we present these. This is the same one we present all the time. It's called the calculatorsite.com. I can put the link in the chat if you want to go play around with it with the numbers. But let's just say really quick, I'm going to do something too. Let's just say you don't start with 2,500. Let's go a little more conservative. Let's just start with 1,000.
Yeah.
And we calculate that. Okay. That's still 140 mil after 1 year, It's breaking it down by month. There you go. After the first month, you know, you've got, well, it's starting today. I like how this calculator works because it takes into account that I'm starting it on the 28th. So by the end of April, you'll only make $339. But then at the, you know, in the month of May, you're going to make $2,300. The month of June, you're going to make $6,000. Month of July, you're going to make $16,000, and so on and so on, and for a year till you get to 140 million in your account. Okay, so $1,000 is too much. Let's go 500. How about that? We're gonna go 500. Let's just check that out. That's 70 mil. 570 mil. So, you know, you can be as aggressive as you want to. I see we got a couple of hands up. Will Harvey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for the call tonight. So you said it's automated and it's taking trades. How do you go about taking your money out with the automation piece?
So that's a good question. Basically, what you have to do is if your account is automated, you just simply have to log into the VPS because you need a virtual private server to run the third-party software. You just log into your VPS and you turn off the automation. And you basically, the way to turn it off, the easiest way to turn it off is just log into your virtual private server and shut it down or restart it. And that takes you out of automation. You still have to wait until your account is out of trades. And once it's out of trades, that's when you can do a withdrawal.
Yeah, one thing that I've heard, so and I want to just speak on that real quick. There's a lot of different methods out there. There's even some YouTube videos that actually show you how to write your own script for this, which I that's way over my head. I've got one partner in Florida right now. He did that, and you know, he said it works 50% of the time. So I mean, you know, you take that with a grain of salt. But for me, it's worth it to pay a company to do it. We've got several different companies options, and there's people that's already in it can probably give us different examples. But for example, the one company that we use, they charge $75 setup, and then for the virtual private server, it's $10 a month. So you know, that's your expense right there. But you know, even on $500, you know, you're gonna make if we do it daily, you're gonna make you're gonna make $17 a day starting off. So that might not be a good investment. That's, you know, well, if it's $10 a month, $17 one day is gonna pay for your month. Okay, for your VPS. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so 500 to be fine. But there's other ones out there that cost, you know, some are a little bit more and some are a little bit less. So, but we have those options. Jay can, you know, when you get signed up, you know, Jay can direct you to the companies and the sites. We'll direct you where you go and how to get it all set up so you can start doing the automated tradings. Sharon Steele.
Hi, I just wanted to stop in. Jay asked Celeste to come on, and she's here for the automation part. So I just wanted to let him know that she was here. She probably doesn't have her hand raised, but I just wanted to let you know she was here, and I just popped in. So, and it's kind of y'all talking about automation. And I showed up. So once again,
Hey, so have her put her information in the chat. Hey, Miss Celeste. So if you can
Hello.
How are you, darling?
I'm doing well, thank you.
All righty. I had some people who are very excited about your service. So could you just tell them about what you do?
Okay, so what I do is normally I set up the automation where the computer basically runs in the cloud 24/7. So you won't have to do the every 2 hours and 15 minutes, do the trading. So I've got a VPS service that we sign up the clients with, and you know, this will help you make your money constantly. So I charge $55 for the setup, and then the additional fee is for the service that you sign up for, whichever VPS service plan that you sign up for. So depending, and we have the $10 plan. We also have another service that charges $24.99, and that's a better plan. One thing I have noticed is that the $10 service is the basic. What I tell people is if you want to really get started, you might want to do the $10 one, and then eventually, as the time goes along, kind of upgrade to a better service. But if you want to start out with something, you might want to do the $10 and then do an upgrade. But the other service that we have is the $24.99. It's a better service, and it's already up and running. A lot of people are getting good results from it. So we have different plans. We can just weigh it, whatever you want to spend. But my fee is just a $55 fee.
Quamon, you have a question, sir?
Yeah, I had a question. I was trying to see, I guess, for Miss Celeste, with her automation, does it require the user to give the password over to you in the service to make the script?
No, it does not. It does not require that. But if you want to, yes. If you want to give it to me, it makes it quicker, because when I remote into your system, it will already be up and running, and you be about your business. But if for the most part, no, you don't even have to give it to me unless you want to.